Hey everybody, it's Haley. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is on high school tips and tricks. I recently just graduated high school. I think I know a lot about this subject. I've compiled just a list of things that I would have wanted to know. This isn't just from my experience, this is from a bunch of people's experience in high school. So I hope this list helps you guys get ready for your transition from junior high to high school, or just your transition from sophomore to junior, or freshman to sophomore year, or junior to senior year. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I know as a freshman, you're very scared. I know I was, at least, on my first day of school. Actually, the whole year I was frightened. You can kind of tell who the freshmen are on the first day, just like walking through, like who's like timid, or me crying in the corner. My first day of school can be a different story, because let's just say, I did not have the very best day. Walk with confidence, and don't be afraid to ask someone like where directions are. It's completely normal. Just trust me, walk on the right side of the hall. People will get mad if you just stop in the middle of the hall, know where you're going, and then get there fast, okay? If you don't like something in your school, change it. Fight to change it. You can be the change that you want to see. You just need the determination and gather a group of friends for support, and you can make anything happen. From starting a new club, or getting regulations changed, or to warm marinara. Like, a kid in our school had a petition to get warm marinara sauce like served in our cafeteria, and he fought for it and it happened. So be the activist in your school and get your student body warm marinara. And speaking of lunchtime and food, appreciate what you have in your lunchtime. Once in a while, just buy something, just try it. I know there's like the people that like graduate and they haven't had anything from the lunchroom. In my school we had these churros. It was Churro Tuesday. I would count down the day till Churro Tuesday, let me tell you.
But I had the last hour lunch, so most of the Tuesdays I wouldn't even get my Churro Tuesday. So the one day, probably like once a month, they actually did not sell out, and I would get my churro. Now I don't get Churro Tuesdays anymore, and it's really upsetting. And I mean, you can buy the frozen churros from the store and put them in the oven and put some cinnamon sugar, but they'll never be the same.
Appreciate Churro Tuesday. I know when you get your schedule, you like chat with all your friends, like, oh, who is this class, like see who's with you, and sometimes you won't have anyone with you, but that's okay. Like in lunchtime, if you don't have anyone with you, don't feel bad, and don't like go sit in the bathroom and like eat by yourself. Like, I know how it feels to not have people in your lunch, and to be honest, I was the person that went and sat in the bathroom alone. So don't be afraid to go up to someone if you see someone else sitting alone and they would love to have a friend to sit with at lunch. So don't be afraid to go up and ask someone, because you never know what they might say. Spreading negativity doesn't benefit anyone. One little word or action that you say or do to someone can totally change the way they look at themselves, and no one should have to feel like that. So don't spread hate. When I was a sophomore, there was a Jewel across the street from our school, so after school, before like the clubs and activities started, we'd like walk across the street to like grab food and just like hang out before we had to go to practice. So me and my friend are walking, and this guy, he's walking with this girl, and we cross paths, and he like turns and like looks at me, and he's like, slut. And I just remember, I'm like, was he talking to me? And my friend, like, he's like, yeah, he just called you a slut. And take in mind, I've never talked to this kid before. I mean, he was in my class, but we never had talked. Like, I don't know this kid. Like, the year had just started, and he's trying to act like some cool guy by saying that. It just baffled me. That's your way to getting people to like you or something, because if anything, it just shows how petty of a person you are, and no one wants to be friends with someone like that. Your world doesn't end if you lose someone. It's often that the people that you start out being friends with are rarely there with you at the end. Join clubs, because when you join a club, you're doing something that you love, and everyone else in that club loves that too. So you're meeting all these new people with your same interests. If you don't know what you want, then try a little bit of everything. Find something that you love. Like my senior year, I realized I like chess. So I thought, what the heck, let's join the chess team. I didn't make the cut of the chess team, okay? But at least I went out of my comfort zone and I tried. Grades aren't everything. Yeah, grades help you, but they don't shape who you are. Your experiences and memories are what shape you who you are. Those are the lessons that you should be benefiting from the most. Actually do your homework. The little points count at the end of the year. And freshman year, that's going to be your easiest year. So one, get all of your community service hours done then, because that's when you'll have the most free time. Don't dig your GPA in a hole. Start strong freshman year so that you don't dig yourself deeper and deeper and deeper every year because you started in a hole. Also, take classes out of your comfort zone. I know some people don't have room in their schedules, but if you do, take something like fashion or dance. My senior year, I was going to take cinema studies. When it came, like the first day of my senior year, I got my schedule and that wasn't on it. Instead, it said engineering concepts, and I was like I've heard of it before, but I don't know what this stuff is. So I went to my counselor, and she's like, yeah, the other class is full, so we had to enroll you in this. She said, just try it out for today, and we'll see what happens. So I walked into the class. It's all boys. Looking at this girl, like, what the heck are you doing here? Like, you can't take this class. Like, it just made me want to prove to myself and to everybody else in the class that, yeah, a girl can do engineering. Like, just because you're a girl doesn't mean that you can't be good in the STEM field or you can't do it. Like, if anything, that should push you to do it more. And what I found out is that I loved it, and I loved the class, and I did really good in it. If I had just gone down, like, my easy route, my comfortable route, then I would have never found this. And it's what I'm pursuing now. Take the chance and take the class that you might have never seen yourself in, because you might turn out to absolutely love it. If you don't feel right doing something, don't let the peer pressure of others or what other people are doing shape what you do. Never put yourself in a situation where you can get yourself harmed or get other people around you harmed. Know that schools can see pretty much everything on social media. Be careful what you're putting out there. Things are illegal for a reason. Even if you hate sports, go to a football game. Go to prom. And also for dances, being on both sides, I say going with friends is so much more fun. You can still hang out with the person you want to be your date, but you can also just have fun with friends, and you have like the freedom to roam around because you don't know like if you need to stay with them the whole night or do this or that. When you're in there, it feels like it's going forever. Like you can't count the days faster down to graduation. It goes by so fast. Cherish every moment you have, even the negative ones, because when you look back, you'll realize, wow, I overcame that. Like that huge thing that was controlling and taking over my life, I overcame that. And if you hadn't gone through those difficult times, you wouldn't have learned and have become the person that you are today. Just let everyone know how much they mean to you, because after high school, you may not ever see them again. And I know a lot of people deal with overwhelming anxiety from like schoolwork or bullying. If you're struggling with something or you're trying to get through something, don't be afraid to ask for help. There's counselors, there's teachers, friends, anyone can help you. Reach out to your parents and don't be afraid. They'll understand if you're going through something. So thank you for watching, and I really hope these tips helped you, because a lot of the stuff is what I would have liked to hear going into high school. So I really hope that this helps you and makes your transition smoother or easier. And if it just helps one person, then that's okay. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, and good luck on your journey to high school. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for everything, and I hope you guys have a really great day. Bye!